Hi, Leo. Welcome to your February mid-month tarot card reading. I'm Chrissy. Thanks for being here. So here we go into the mid-month of February, and I decided to focus this mid-month on love, on emotional relationships, and what's going on in the last couple weeks of February leading up to March. Couple solar eclipses in February. This one in Leo is in your sign, so you should be feeling some culmination as we go into the last 2 weeks. So this is not going to relate to all of you, but for those of you who you get a message that comes across through this, you can also watch your rising sign or your moon sign if you know what they are, and that will just help you a little bit with the story. For those of you who maybe this isn't relating to. Okay, let's see if I can position myself here. Okay, so going into the reading, it looks like for you, Leo, for anybody who's had this Three of Sword energy, it's in reverse, and you're coming out of a time of maybe some heavy sadness or feelings of a breakup or an emotional situation that didn't quite work out. And I think the great thing is there's a release of tension for some of you out there that the Two of Wands in reverse is almost the same. It's releasing tension that maybe somewhere along the line you're healing and you're cultivating this, which I want to say is, culminating from the full moon that we're having, and it's culminating this point for you where you're able to move forward and release the tension and some of the negativity if you've had any circumstances that have touched you deeply, hurt you emotionally. I just think the energy is really lifting for you, Leo, in the last 2 weeks of February. For some of you, it could be change that's taken place. It could be for others of you that something that relieves long-term tension and you're really getting to a point of really finding abundance and peace within. Maybe for some of you who have already let go of a relationship, or a relationship has really kind of been in limbo and you were looking to really move forward from it, and I think you're doing that in the last 2 weeks. Okay, now for some of you that as you go forward, if you get stuck within a relationship, or there is a situation within your relationship that the tension is released, you're able to really, the Two of Wands is a partnership, two people, two parties involved, okay, in some matter, that you're working together and you're really releasing some of the pressures that go along with it. And for some of you, that could be to get back together, to stay together, to really work through some issues that had to really have change take place so that you can be abundant and that you can move forward and not be stuck. So for any of you who are having a bit of a struggle within an existing relationship, the Six of Swords is you will unstick yourself within the last couple weeks of that feeling of not having clarity, or maybe you're not talking it through enough to someone else or other people around you or to your partner, right? So if there's some situation that you're trying to wrestle with, or you're trying to really move forward with, that's emotionally got you in a little bit of a stuck position, always remember that communication, and there is the light of day that's coming in the last couple weeks leading right into March. So there is resolve, but you have to release to resolve, right? We have to do the work of what it takes, whether it be open communication, to reach out, to talk to that person, to bring up some conversation that has to do with whatever it is that's lifting this sense of sadness or separation, or this change that's taken place that you are really, Leo, starting to really, and I like seeing this in your reading, you're going forward with moving forward into a better energy, a lightened energy. There's more light coming so that you don't have to stress or feel really worried or have anxiety with, the last couple weeks in February. You have the Nine of Pentacles here, so I feel like you're feeling pretty good. You're abundant. Relationships are going to really work out and go very well. For some of you, this could be, whenever I see the Nine of Pentacles, and I still see it from time to time, I feel fertility or maybe you're pregnant, and this could be a time of birth and fertility and conception. It could also be a very abundant time for you with nature, going outdoors, which is really, that balance of nature that really brings you to points of clarity. It can bring you that. It can give you that gift to really reconcile whatever you're trying to achieve with a feeling or with a partner or it could be family, friends, or a friend. Okay, so I just want you to know that. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Princess of Swords. It's a real nice energy. I hope it's not too close. Princess of Swords could be a male or a female. This could be someone that you're communicating with that's giving you good advice. This could be you who finds clarity in a situation. But all in all, I think the month is going to be really closure for you. There's going to be a lot of abundance and excitement. For those of you in an established bond, you could be making choices to how to further and come out of a darker situation that you're really starting to see the light with it. For some of you, you could be communicating to get back together with a past love. Okay? So I just want you to note that this is the energy for the last 2 weeks. And let's see what your oracle message is. You received balance. Very nice card. So you're balancing energies. You're balancing your abundance. You're balancing your decisions. You're balancing to unstick yourself from anything you feel that's containing you. You're also releasing your throat chakra because you're healing and you're communicating, right, for the last 2 weeks. And that's really big. So that's a really nice energy. You're coming into a much smoother point. And when the balance card shows up for the oracle, you're feeling balanced in even though this is a love-focused reading, you're balancing out all your energies, your day-to-day, what is within your capability to handle on a daily basis, and it's just smooth. So I feel as though you're doing the work. For some of you, that's meditating to keep yourself centered and balanced. Yoga, again, a lot to do with nature in these cards. I really see that. Manifesting, nature can bring you resolve. It can lift your mood. It can really iron out things that you really need to resolve. And when the oracle brings in balance, that is what is to emerge for you for the next couple weeks. So if you feel tight or you feel a little anxiety and you're healing and you're putting things in the past, remember the balance card is there and you're doing a great job. That's what that means. You're working through issues and you're healing when I see the Three of Swords in reverse. I love that energy for you because it really is, it's a hard card to mentally and emotionally deal with. So, but in reverse position, it's in your underlining energies, it's much better to have it in reverse because that shows me that you're healing and you will heal. All right, in your angel guidance for the last couple weeks is release and surrender. Wow, Leo, that's really, really goes along well with this reading. So the angels want you to know that they're showering you with blessings of radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you held so tightly within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and our assistance. So their guidance is whatever situation, if any of you are hurting, this is saying that they want you to open up and release it, give it up to them, surrender it, bring in the new nurturance of abundance and what you're manifesting, new, good, positive energy, release and let go, and you're going to find that it really balances out the energy of that Three of Swords, exactly how this reading unfolded for you. Okay, so that's really, really a nice reading. I wish you guys well. Many blessings to you for the rest of the month, and enjoy February for those of you who, depending where you live, if you're in a warmer climate and you can open your windows, your doors, nature, plants. I'm really feeling that sense for you, for that spark of enlightenment and new growth. So that's really nice, guys. Enjoy. I'll see everybody in March. Take care. Talk soon. Bye-bye.